what was could you throw the heat?
Oh, I had some heat. Yeah. I mean, I was 93 to 96. I mean, I got drafted.
Yeah,
I got drafted. I think I really hurt myself signing a football scholarship. Looking back in hindsight, if I was to really try and maximize the draft process, I probably
right.
would have been more beneficial signing a baseball scholarship and reassuring teams or scouts that I wasn't going to just go football and take a signing bonus with me. But I mean, it was fun. I also look back on it and go, I probably made the right decision because being 25 and trying to go back to college if your baseball career doesn't pan out,
Yeah.
a la Chris Winkie or any of those guys that did that. I don't know if that would have been for me. I think I always told my mom and dad I'd get a college degree. So I think that was probably more important in my process.
Well, it is important, and it's especially if you make a promise to your parents or whatever. And at that point, there was no NIL or all these things going on and transfer portal, so you didn't have that option. And when you were going, that's where you committed to go, and that's something you don't see a lot these days. But I was gonna say when you know having hindsight thinking of the longevity of a baseball career.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
you could play 20 years in the league and I mean, you really don't have to be. I mean, I don't want to say you're not a superstar, but you don't have to be.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think the one thing with baseball guys is they if you can get to that level, and I always told myself if I could have four pitches in the bag, it was really all you need.
yeah,
If you could throw five or six. Some guys have a slew of pitches, but I mean, if you can throw a fastball 90 plus mile an hour and offset it with a really good changeup and a curveball, you're on your way to really doing damage as long as if you can pitch, not just
yeah.
throw, because there's a lot of difference between being able to step on the mound and pump heat versus spotting pitches and playing chess.
Well, and you got to think about this. You're only playing every other 5 games, so every other 5 days you actually play in a game.
somebody missed telling Coach Kalmus that in high school. I think we were throwing. I was probably pitching every third game, so it was,
Well, I meant in the pros. If you
yeah,
if you
yeah,
if you you kind of understand the process of, okay, like, right, like, say now, like, I'm a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, so like Skeens, you gotta look at the schedule and you go, okay, every 5, okay, maybe he
yeah,
should be here at this game,
yeah.
but Greg Maddux, there was a story about him how um he everywhere they went on like road games or whatever, he would always take his golf clubs.
Oh yeah,
And they're like, what,